Kenna. I'm ringing up Graeme Kenna. No doubt it's going to go straight to voice message. Oh, it's ringing. Must be working late.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up, or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message as usual, like a broken record, on which you are consistently and persistently avoiding to answer and address the key questions that are being put towards you. What you believe is that you can just simply hide behind the corporate veil, and from behind the corporate veil commit acts of villainy and tyranny from behind the veil, or ultra viral acts behind the corporate veil, and then brush them off to side, saying that, oh no, we're professionals, we're on authority, we are beyond any reproach or any criticism, we are an authority, therefore you should just trust what we say as God's truth, and anything that I say as Mr. Hussein's a lying, cheating, fraudulent criminal, innit? That's what you've made me out to be. So now why don't you just answer my questions? I mean, you're supposed to be a local authority, you're collecting all this money, you collected all these votes to legitimize your position in authority. So yeah, you're collecting all the votes and money and saying that you're above any kind of maliciousness. So answer my questions. Why are you refusing to engage with me? Why are you preventing me from seeing my brother? You're utilizing the vehicle of the local authority. You're utilizing the vehicle of all the other institutions that you you engage with through multi-agencies, all to simply target and victimize me. And in my defense, what am I doing? Am I being aggressive? Am I being abusive? I'm sure if the shoe was on the other foot, you'll be using expletives. I've not used any expletives or bad language. I may have got angry and annoyed and used the word bullshit at the time, because there is just no such better word that captures your lies and deception than the word bullshit, because it is completely stinking of shit. That's what you are, stinking of bullshit. So I may have used that term, but I've not directed that at you personally, have I? I've not directed it as individual human being personally. If I've directed my anger, it's at the corporation, the local authority collectively, and also its partner agencies. That's what I'm frustrated and angry about. I've not threatened and intimidated anybody, have I? I've not threatened you, Mr. Kenna, have I? I've been more than courteous and respectful, because my parents taught me well, and I don't need to use profanities, because as you can see, I have a very good grasp of the English language, probably better than many English people do, and I can clearly express myself without having to resort to such a crass, rude and disrespectful language. But look at the actions that you're taking. I've not been aggressive towards yourself, but look at the aggression that you've taken against me and my brother, coming down with your heavy-handed with the police, locking me up in the police cells, interviewing me and trying to bully and intimidate me that you've got power and authority. Remember this always as a local authority. Your power is given to you by the consent of the governed. You have gone around and collected everybody's vote to establish the consent of the governed. You are only in your position because you require the civilians' consent to do so. And when the riot happens and the revolution happens, consent will obviously be withdrawn. It's becoming inevitable if you are continuing to torture and harass people in their own homes as you've been harassing me in my home. Now, I've attempted to speak to my brother today, and the care staff are saying, oh no, we don't even need to identify who we are anymore. And the reason that we don't need to identify who we are anymore, because you're recording us. So what if I'm recording you? Oh no, but you're publicizing and we don't consent to that. I don't give a damn what you consent to or not. Alright, don't go around committing acts of villainy and tyranny against me and my households. I wouldn't need to record you. But let's just remember this, Mr. Kenna. Let's remember this, Bradford Council. How much money have you saved? Let's talk about the money. I've not been rude or aggressive. I've not been violent. You're not going to pin anything on terrorism or child pedophilia on me, are you? There's nothing like that. All I'm looking to do is fight for my labour rights. Now, presently, at a £1 million a day because of their continuation of villainy and tyranny to force my compliance. So we're at £1 million. This is just simply a labour dispute. You have a duty of care. You've been failing that duty of care. I've been co-opted into providing that duty of care, and now I'm charging you £1 million a day. What's wrong with that? If you don't want to pay, okay, that's fair enough, but that does not give you the right and justification to lie, cheat, and manipulate and force and be aggressive towards me and kidnap my brother and buy off the judges and the judiciary and undermine the whole British Constitution. Where are your British values now? Hey, where are your British values now? When it comes to money, you just throw them all in the bin, don't you? You go around telling everybody that you're high and mighty. We have British values. Well, where are those British values now? That when it serves your purpose. Now it doesn't serve your purpose, and you're throwing them in the bin and looking to target and victimize me. Where's the law that you purport to be working under? There's no law, is there? It's all just pure gangsterism, as I've said. You've taken my brother. You're not telling me what law that you've used to take my brother. It was inconvenient for you now. For your convenience, you've kidnapped my brother and are torturing him because of your expending on your power. Where did you get this power from? Is your power given to you by God? It's not given to you by God, is it? It's given to you by people. We are God's creations, and we give you the power that God gave us. We are the people that you're there to serve, not to imprison and in torture and humiliate and degrade as you're getting me to do now. You know, I can record you covertly and publicize it at my will. I like to see you challenge me challenge me in any of the on this regard, and you've attempted to do that, haven't you? You've attempted to instigate litigation proceedings and put transparency orders in place. Oh, we're protecting Mrs. Begum, his mother, from her privacy needs to be protected, so therefore we can send her son to prison. That all failed, isn't it? A failure after failure after failure, isn't it, Mr. Kenna? That's what exemplifies you as a local authority. And rest assured, a fool and his money are easily separated, as you soon will be as a local authority. You continue down this line of looking to act with aggression and villainy and tyranny against me, hiding behind the corporate veil. Oh no, you don't. Who's the decision maker? No, you can't tell. We can't tell you who the decision maker is, because we must protect the decision maker at all times. We can throw other people under the bus, usually the BAM people, black, Asian, minority and ethnic people, under the bus at will, because they are just cannon fodder for us. But who's the decision maker? Is it Mark Trewin? I don't think Mark Trewin has the intellectual capacity to commit all these things, villainy against him. Is obviously somebody more senior than Mark Trewin. But everybody's hiding behind the corporate veil, and from behind the corporate veil, they're taking out cheap shots at me and my brother. Why have you taken my brother? All I'm asking for is just let me speak my brother and speak to him. You're saying you've got a duty of care. Why are you doing it behind in privacy and secrecy? Where's the privacy and secrecy coming from? So we the people vote for you. We the people elect you. You come around and asking everybody, oh, give us your votes. And soon as we elect you, then it's all secrecy and privacy. Where's the secrecy and privacy coming from? All right, so you can commit acts of villainy and tyranny and just tell us that, oh, we must just trust you.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
Mr. Kenna, time is getting the better of me once again. I just wanted to wrap up on saying the fact that yes, I've recorded all your stuff. I'm recording the care stuff. If they don't want to engage, simply by me recording is simply bringing the whole British institution to a halt, isn't it? That it's all coming to a grinding halt because I'm recording and publicizing as a citizen journalist. You can't do your jobs anymore, can you? You can't do your jobs if it's being recorded and publicized for everybody's public scrutiny. So you can't do your jobs now. And now you're looking to target and victimize me. This issue of recording was first raised to you in 2018, 2008. 2008 was the first time that I made you aware of my recording policy, and for you to then seek advice from the Information Commissioner and be advised the fact that there's nothing wrong that I'm doing. 2008.
Sorry, but you've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. If you are happy with your message, press 4. Message sent.
Yeah, they've been aware since 2008. So how many years ago is that? That's 12, 16 years. They've been aware for 16 years that of my right to record and being aware of this, and they are looking to say, well, we don't want, and they've got advice from the Information Commissioner saying the fact that Mr. Hussain is not doing anything wrong, we can't stop him from recording. And so now what they're trying to do is they're trying to introduce a law that does not exist to punish me for when a law does not exist, and when the laws that are there they're not willing to follow because it doesn't serve their agenda and purpose. This is the absolute lunacy of these idiots.